and also diploma in Montessori method of teaching, and also diploma in learning enhancement and support. What actually inspires me to go into education was my kids when they were still very young. You know, they come back from school. I want to look into their work. I want to follow up with what they've had in school, and it's so wonderful with them. And then you see me, trying to bring a question from their notes, copying their notes out, trying to prepare for the next day for them. And I was just doing this, enjoying doing it and doing it effortlessly without any stress. And I just decided that I think I'm falling in love with what I'm doing. And I just took it up from there. Oh, why Montessori education? Like I said, I fell in love with what they were doing in school then because they were into Montessori's method of teaching. So I had to go for the training. And then I got the training and I said, okay, this is what I want to do. So I had to set up Montessori method of education. And then why also is also because Montessori education talks about physical material for the children to learn. And when kids work with these materials, you see them excelling. You see them doing very well. And I had to just go into it. And also the areas in Montessori method, okay, we have 5 areas, which is the practical life, sensorial, mathematics, language, and culture. They all have different areas, different learning, and what they learn from those areas. And then the practical life talks about what the kids do every day, their everyday activities. It could be at home or at school, like dressing up themselves, washing their plates, trying to feed themselves. It's also build their physical development. With practical life, these kids can wear their dresses themselves, button up, and do a lot of things without being helped. And then we come to sensorial. Sensorial talks about colors, the senses. These children can differentiate colors. They can differentiate length and breadth. They could tell you what is rough and what is smooth. Those are all part of the senses. And they can tell you all shapes, all kind of shapes you have that is available for them to learn. And also you have in mathematics where these children can see the numbers physically and then how numbers graduate from simple to complex and how you can associate these symbols with the objects. When a child counts numbers, they have to associate with the quantities. You can ask a child to pick 5. What's this? This is 5 and get me 5 objects. This kid will be able to give you 5 objects. Or associate it with the number they are saying physically. And then also in this math area, you have material like fraction, and they see how a whole number could be divided into half, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, and so on. And then we'll go into the language where the kids could learn sounds and put sounds together to make words. And then they see the objects, and you can ask these children to make sentence with the objects they're having, and they build this sentence with the help of large movable alphabets. And then they learn a lot of things also there. And then you move into cultural, where these children can see how many continents we have, and then they tell you the colors of the continent, and they tell you the people who are from each of these continents, and also the animals from the continent, which is so amazing. When you see them work with this material, they're like, oh, they're just there. And then also in that cultural, you talk about zoology also under the cultural, where these children learn about animals. They tell you classes of animals, vertebrates and invertebrates. They learn about botany, different shapes of plants, different shapes of flower, how flower comes about. And also, under this cultural also you have history, the history of time, how time come about. They learn all those things. And also, you have astronomy, where the student can tell you more about the planet. I remember when I was a teacher then, I was teaching a child and I was teaching the child solar system. And then we were taught solar system, in the planet, the solar system were about 9. And then this child said, no, Miss Evelyn, the solar system is no more 9, it's 8. And I said, why? He said, yes, because Pluto is no more a planet. I was really amazed. Why? Because that child had actually seen the planet physically with the help of cardboard and all that, or with the help of the visual learning. So With Montessori method of teaching, you see these children learning a lot of things without you being knowing that they are really learning. And they don't forget anything they learn because it's what they have seen physically. So it's really, really amazing when these children are working in Montessori environment. And also in Montessori environment, you see them building up their confidence, building up their concentration level. You're like, if any teacher should come into the classroom, they're not going to even raise up their eyes to know whether anybody's in that classroom or not. They work and determine and build up their independence level. That's what Montessori school is all about. And then you see them excelling. Montessori is all about hands-on material, hands-on learning material activities where the children can actually see what they're working with. And then in Montessori classroom, children makes their choice themselves. They are not forced to work. You know, they learn effortlessly without them being pushed. And then for the fact that you have a lot of materials in classroom for them to work, it's really, really easy for them to learn. And then Montessori education, in Montessori part of education, you have them in different dimensions, which is about five different curriculums. They are in 5 areas. You have practical life where the children can work with things that they can do at home. Basically, how to wash their plates, how to control their movements, how to wear their dresses, their shoes, to button up, to buckle, and all those stuff. And then the other curriculum is all about sensoria, which is, they learn a lot of things there. They learn about shape, they learn about the 5 senses, because Montessori Mara believes that yes, learning starts from the senses. So they learn they learn about shades, about feeling, about sight. You have all those materials for them to learn. You're not just teaching them in abstract. So these are the things we do here. And also, that's basically for the 0 to 5 years old. And then the primary section, we do British curriculum and Nigerian curriculum for them, which is really amazing. My mission for the school is to develop young minds to become young leaders of tomorrow. And then we have core values where we actually look at, we develop their leadership skill, Christian value, independence, which we actually want to instill in them, because without being independent, they cannot really, really come out to be what we want them to be. So we develop that. Their concentration level, which is actually from the nursery level. Though the materials in your classroom actually develop their concentration level, because that's where it starts from before they move into primary level. And then their determination skill. Kids that are not determined. Determination, for me, I think determination supersedes intelligence, because when you are determined, you can do anything. So we develop them to determine that yes, you can do this. They're not being limited to do anything. So you can do anything you want to do. That I can spirit, I can do it spirit, it's always in them. And then they build their self-motivation, they are motivated to do a lot of things, they're not forced. In Montessori environments, they have freedom to choose whatever they need to work with. And then they learn, they pick up a lot of things because of their age. So they're not forced, they're not, bully around to do whatever they need to do. And they look forward to coming to school because they know, yes, it's fun. Because for them, the materials in classroom is like toy or fun to them. And they're actually learning a lot. Like I was talking about the curriculum in Montessori level, I spoke about practical life and the sensory. We also have the math section also, where these students see how their math, how number graduates from 1 to 10 and 10 to 20 and all that. So they're not being taught in abstract, as in this is 1. And they see that 1 and they go to associate the number with the quantities, which is amazing. Because most children, they could count from 1 to 1,000, but if you ask them to pick, okay, this is 2, pick 2 quantities or 2 objects, they are like, maybe they'll be picking like 10 or 3 for you. But here, the children are able to associate the symbol, which is the written numbers, to the objects. and it was really fun. And it's been nice with them. These are the things they do without even you push them to do it. And also, you have materials on like in fractions, which is also in math material. They see this whole number and how whole is divided into two, and how you have your 1/3 and 1/4 and so on and so forth. Those things are all in the shelf for them to work with. And also you have the English curriculum where the kids learn about sound. They could put their sound together and make words and then make sentences. They see an object, they can make sentence with this object. These are the things the children do in the classroom without
Why Winfield School? Winfield School is simply a citadel of learning where I think every admiring pupil out there we want to be. The curriculum of study in Winfield Montessori School is a standard one. It is comprises of Montessori curriculum, also with British curriculum, and our native Nigerian curriculum is not set
aside. In Winfield Montessori School, we have a lot of facilities that we work with. We have an interactive board here. The primary level work with the interactive board because in the nursery level, they work with Montessori materials. They don't have to go through interactive board. So we have that in place for the nursery level. And then we have CCTV all over the classroom. Even if I'm not around, I'm able to see what my teachers are doing, what my kids are doing in school, in the environment. And also we have indoor and outdoor play equipment. We have generator 24 hours. We have solar system that supply energy when we do. We have buses that pick and drop the children, those who are on school bus. And then we have safety equipment. We have fire safety equipment in all the areas that we're supposed to. And then we have swimming pool.
The school has many outfits. They have many gadgets, and students are very comfortable. The classrooms are not overcrowded, and teachers are qualified. The children are very excited seeing Mrs. Okafor around as their mentor. I enjoy seeing them around. The teachers teach. I watch them. Occasionally, I enter the classroom to watch the teachers teaching. I go through their lesson notes and I give corrections where necessary.
Teacher-student relationship in Winfield Montessori School is very, very cordial. Because for the fact that I watched what they're doing through my CCTV, I could see their zeal in helping out with the children. Even when the kids are trying to do one or two things, you see the teachers all around them. And then they're so friendly with the children, they teach them, they help them out in a lot of things. And then it's not just being the teacher. You can see that this is what they want to do. They have passion for these children to move forward. They have passion for these children to learn a lot of things. And then they did it, it's what they're doing effortlessly without being pushed, being forced, or frowning to do whatever they need to do with the kids. And I think it's very nice for the kids and for the school. We do not engage the children only on academics. We also engage them in extracurricular activities like swimming, drama, ballet, taekwondo, readers and writers club, young engineers club, and we have a whole lot of extracurricular activity for them to actually make school more fun for them, more interesting for them. We have a good relationship with the parent. We organize parent forum for them. We organize parent educational series also in the forum. It's not just for them coming to sit and talk. They also have some seminar with them. The forum is all about us telling them what we're doing and what we want them to do for us. Because we understand that teaching and learning cannot just be in school alone. They have to also help out to do some other things. And also in the forum, we organize them for seminars, like letting them to know more about Montessori activities, because most of the parents do not even know what Montessori is all about. they come, they say, okay, my kids are not working. So we really have to tell them, yes, this is what Montessori is all about. So sometimes I pick them up on each of the curriculum, so they get to know what the kids are doing. Sometimes we organize seminars for them, people from outside coming to give them a talk. The last one they had was on road safety, where we had one of the road safety personnel that came to give them talk about how they can drive on the road and all that. We also have a parent-teacher conference where the parents will come in to see what the children they've had for the term, and then also if they have any complaint or any issue, they could be able to trash it there. For parent-teacher conference, we don't allow parents not to be able to say what they want to say. So they are free to say what they want to say. They are free to complain. They are free to complain to the teachers, and the teachers are there to actually, listen to their complaint and help them out. And then we also have the parents' prayer morning. That is one in a term. So all the parents will come together. We have prayer for the school, prayer for the children, prayer for the teachers, and general prayer for the community and for our nation. And then we also have these parent activities where we organize the parents to keep fit on the Saturdays, where all the parents will come together, have aerobics, and it's been fun. Yeah, my wish for Winfield Montessori School in the next 2 to 5 years is to see them excelling in whatever they need to do, like going into competition, not in Nigeria alone, going outside the world for competition, which I've actually, planned for that, because I've met with some directors over there, and then I can bring my kids down there for competition, for learning, and also to meet with the kids outside the Nigerian shore. Montessori kids go on excursion here. We'll go on excursion on different areas of, basically on the theme they're having in school. Presently, they are doing tourism, and then so we plan to take them to Railway Corporation. Winfield Montessori School is located at Ajah Ibejuleki Expressway here in Lagos, Nigeria.